Hello and welcome to another edition of Eat the Week. I'm your host Terry Freddy Guy, and today I'm testing things in Spain that you wouldn't normally test. So I'm going to review this. The Yakisoba Classic. So Yakisoba, so Galina Blanca. So these look interesting. I've never had a pot noodle in Spain before, so yeah, let's get this going. Get it on my face. Is that the chili? 3 chili? Who knows, man? So I can't read the instructions because they're not in English. So, but let's. I can't imagine that a pot noodle will be difficult to suss out. But then there's this pull bit here. What's that about? Let's get into this. Oh, it's got like one of those lids that you pour so the water can come out. So that kind of gives me an idea. So that's like. Why would you pour and pull that off? That's really odd. So you can pull that off. And then it shows you the water level on the back. That's really helpful. So now we've got a blank pot noodle, right? And the sauce is inside. So these are like sobas then. So they're like a rip-off soba. So let's get some water in there. This is boiling water, just in case you're wondering. So pop the lid on and just wonder again about why you would do that. Maybe people wallpaper their walls with these things. Nivel de agua. So to the water level, and then you've got the instructions on the thing, so it's like it's not rocket science, is it? But let's get to the tasting. We'll leave that for a couple of minutes, see what it's like. Right. Wow, that's hot, man. The downside to taking the cardboard off is this is damn hot. So let's get rid of the water. Get that sauce in. Looks like a watery soba. Soba, if you eat soba noodles, you know they're really, really thick and saucy. So far, a watery soba. Let's give it a stir and get it in my face. Giving it a stir. First impressions, there's a lot of noodles in there, so, and it smells pretty good. So this is Yakisoba Classic, or Yakisoba. So that's what I'm eating now. So, see how they compare to soba. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a big fan of cup noodles from all around the world. Oh. Spain does not disappoint again. I've been a big fan of Spanish supermarket food. On the whole, the quality of food in Spain is banging. That is good. It's very similar to soba. The noodles aren't quite as thick. And the flavour's a little bit more delicate. So kind of, yeah, this is banging. Kind of reminds me of the teriyaki soba. And I could eat these all day long. I think they were like just over €1. No comedy moments in this, apart from the fact that I'm trying to pick up the smallest bit of noodle. I just dropped and failed again. Get on my fork, you. Alright, fork you. Man, I'm going to give this a high accolade. I think he deserves it. So, you know, when I get back to Britain, I'll be craving a chicken and mushroom pot noodle. But this is a class in its own. You could serve these noodles up with a meal. These are really, really good. I'm going to give this a 10. I've got another flavour in the cupboard. I'm tempted whether to do 2 reviews in one, because this was awesome. How full I am. Pot noodle breakfast of champions. Oh, fine. Highly recommended. If you're in Spain, you see them in the supermarket, and you like pot noodles, get one. Simple. This is really good. Oh. It would be really terrible if my new favourite pot noodles only exist in Spain. I'll have to find a way of importing them. I'll become like a professional noodle smuggler in my hand luggage. They're only light and they. Oh, it's absolutely epic. I'm assuming it's vegetarian. Oh. Right, down to the bottom, look. Pot noodle mukbang. Oh, best bit. What's the other flavour I've got here? Pabrilla, which I think is a barbecue. So I'm tempted. Still hungry. So I'm gonna review the barbecue flavour. I'd be shocked if it would be better than that yakisoba one, because it was amazing. So I can't tell. The brand is Galina Blanca, and Yakimoto is the noodle, and Pabrilla is the flavour, I'm guessing. So, but Pabrilla means barbecue. This one's, I see these ones are just plain noodles. There's no veg in there. So, and yeah. Let's check these out. I'm not going to take off the cardboard this time because I burnt my hand on the other one. So, kettle's boiled. Bosh. There you go, look at that. 3 minutes. There we go. Time for a game of Clash of Cans. Clash of Cans? That would be that'll be later at the party. Clash of Clans. So I'm carb loading because I'm going to a pool party later. So this one didn't have a posh lid, so I'm guessing that you leave the water in this one, and I think that's a powder, not the actual sauce. So that'll hopefully soak up some of the water. And let's check out another flavour noodle. That my first noodle review in Spain. So yeah, normally I'm all about the Japanese and Korean noodles. And of course, the Golden Wonder. Yeah, so the barbecue's a powder. Smells nice, but I just can't imagine it's going to be as good as the other one, because the other one was like loaded with like dried vegetables and stuff like that. So yeah, because it doesn't say tip out the water on the instructions. So pour the water, leave it, blah 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 blah. Eat 3 minutes. No, I don't think I'm going to like this one as much. So I like my Asian flavour, but you know, you gotta try these things, don't you? Oh my god, I just remembered what Yakimoto reminds me of. There was a comedy show called The Comic Strip Presents, and this was from Mr. Jolly Lives Next Door. Mr. Yakimoto! Absolutely brilliant. Aid Edmondson and Rick Mayo at their finest. So, okay, so the quotes, I only want comments based on yeah, that episode, Mr. Jolly Lives Next Door. And if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's about an assassin and an escort agency. It's one of the best TV shows ever. I met Adrian Edmondson, and I told him that I'd try and get everyone to make it, and he called me a comedy pusher. So now I'm being a comedy pusher in my own YouTube food videos, which is, you know, life imitating art. Right, let's have a look then. It's been another couple of minutes. It's still watery, even though I put it up to the same line. Watery barbecue. That doesn't look appetizing to me, but let's get it in my face and see what's what. Get that off. I mean, it does smell okay. The last one was good, but I mean, obviously, this is made for people that want noodles but don't like Asian stuff, which is a bit odd. Who would want barbecue noodles? I suppose pot noodles do, like doner kebab flavour, so bloody hot. They're kind of all right, but I prefer the flavours that stick to the noodles. I think this is like going to be like noodles with a barbecue soup underneath it. They're quite bland, but if you leave the cardboard on rather than tearing it off like the other one did, the noodles stay hot, so it insulates. I don't see the point. Can someone please explain why you would want to tear off the cardboard? I just don't get it. So, cultural thing. Don't know. Who knows? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing out on something. The quality of the noodles is good, but like they're proper watery. I mean, look, maybe I should drink some of the juice. It's like a barbecue with a slight hint of spice. In Spanish, you'd say picante. So yeah, I've learned all the essential Spanish words, like, you know, the word for spicy and the word for beer, and that's about it really. And tapas, obviously, so it's the same. First one wins. The first one was a 10. So that was a 10. I wouldn't touch that again. Yeah, I'll give that a disappointing 3. That's mad, isn't it? Same company, 2 different flavours, massive difference. So anyway, there you go. I hope you've found my noodles round the world video interesting, because I think that every time I do love cup noodles. Every time I visit a new country, I need to try their noodles, amongst other things. So, but like, we found Spanish food on the whole to be really, really good. So I'll be doing some other silly little things as well. So, but we've also been trying like the big chains. So we've done like KFC, Burger King, and McDonald's. So it's all about the culture. Right, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. And if you don't subscribe, please consider it. Thank you. Bye.